Today, we are going to be looking at our top tips for interview English. So let's get started. So what should you say when you hear the phrase, "Tell me about yourself," or "Tell me a bit about yourself"? You should talk about your qualifications, your work experience, and your aspirations for the future. Let's have a look at what that might look like. I received my degree in from, which led me to a job at. While I worked for this company, business, or institution, I learned. In the future, I hope to progress into. Let's have a go at filling in some of those blanks so you can see what that might look like. I received my degree in education from a prestigious UK university, which led me to a job at an excellent school. While I worked for this institution, I learned how to develop my teaching skills. In the future, I hope to progress into a managerial position. This is the minimum I would recommend saying, and it leads us on quite nicely to our first tip. Tip number 1. Try to give as much information as you can so the interviewer won't ask too many follow-up questions. However, do try to only select the information that you think is most important to the interview. So now let's go back to our response and have a look at further information we can include. I received my undergraduate degree in from, and I received my postgraduate degree in from. Let's have a go now at filling in some of those blanks. I received my undergraduate degree in economics from National Taiwan University, and I received my postgraduate degree in education from a prestigious UK university. If you don't have a degree, that's absolutely fine. Here, all you would do is include any qualifications that you have that are appropriate for the job. Tip number 2. Where you can, try to avoid repetition to help you demonstrate a wide vocabulary in English. Let's go back and have a look at our response again. I received my undergraduate degree in from, and I received my postgraduate degree in from. I have repeated the word received twice. Now this isn't an issue, but it does give me the opportunity to demonstrate a wider vocabulary and change one of those out. If I have an alternative, it makes sense to use it. So here, instead of using received, I could use acquired or gained. So our response would sound something more like this. I received my undergraduate degree in from, and I gained my postgraduate degree in from. Tip number 3, and this one links quite closely with tip number 2. Make sure you know how to say the things that you want to cover in your interview. If you have options, always choose the ones that you feel most comfortable saying. Tip number 4. What should you do if you don't have all of the skills needed for the job? Well, you can use a really handy phrase, and that's transferable skills. Let's have a look at an example of this. I have many transferable skills from my previous experience. I have excellent decision-making skills. Here, this links very nicely with tip number 2, and it's a good opportunity for me once again to demonstrate a wide vocabulary. So where I used I have the second time, I could use instead I developed, and where I said skills the second time, I could use abilities instead. Let's have a look at what that would sound like with the changes. I have many transferable skills from my previous experience. I developed excellent decision-making abilities. We really hope you found this video useful. Remember, we do have a part 2 to this video with some super easy advice that everyone can use to help boost their English in an interview. If you have any questions about today's learning, pop a comment in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more videos from us, click the subscribe button. Until next time, bye-bye!